Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to day one of the Manifestor Masterclass. Oh my gosh, it's just the most beautiful day, sun in my eyes, and we're so ready for this conversation around manifesting, around becoming a co-creator of your reality, around becoming a master manifestor of your life, of your business. So if you're hopping on yours, say hello in the comments. If you are catching the replay, say hello in the comments as well. So if many of you who are coming in and this is your first time joining Fempreneur Babe Society, say hello in the comments. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Fempreneur Babe Society. Welcome to the Master Manifestor Masterclass. I would highly urge you to introduce yourself in the comments. Also to introduce yourself inside the Fempreneur Babe Society. Tell us all about your background, what you're about, what are you up to, what are you desiring to create inside this Master Manifestor Masterclass, and what is it that you're wanting to manifest in 2025. So a little introduction would be so great to energetically anchor in your vibe within this group, within this masterclass, so that this masterclass has the power to transform you to its fullest potential. So the whole genesis around having Fempreneur Babe Society and having the masterclasses like the Master Manifestor is so all of us female entrepreneurs, even if you're not an entrepreneur, but you are in a desire to actively co-create your reality and your business and your dream reality, then we're building this community together so that we can create a space, a vortex for manifestations to come through really, really fast. So I'm so happy all of you are here. And if you have been here for a hot minute, say hello in the comments as well and hashtag replay. So this masterclass is something that has come about for a very long time. It has been brewing for me for the entire year of 2024. And I have been studying this process. I have been learning about this process. I have been diving deep into understanding what is it that helps you manifest so potently and so powerfully. How do you step into that co-creator energy of becoming a master manifestor? And that is exactly what I'm going to show you in these 3 days. We're going to dive into how you step into and reclaim your position as a master manifestor and understanding that you are the co-creator of your reality. And then we're going to bring that and slowly go into the lens of business. How do you look at your business from a standpoint of you are the one who creates your dream business reality? And then I'm going to also share with you thoroughly the manifestation process that has worked for me over and over again in manifesting and bringing in the things into your reality at hyper speed. So the 3 days are going to be so jam-packed. It's going to be so comprehensive, and it's going to be one hell of a ride. So if you're in this, I want you to energetically anchor in and say that I am a master manifestor in the comments. Say that I am a master manifestor in the comments so that we really anchor in this vibe for you. There will be contemplations. The way that the 3-day masterclass will work, there will be contemplations for you, and I highly suggest that by the end of the masterclasses, I will give you 1 to 2 liners of question, which you will write down on your journal, and you will put pen to paper and you will write those questions down, and you're going to start to contemplate, because contemplation will change everything for you. After what we go through with each day 1, day 2, day 3 modules, you're going to understand and have a deeper context of your life, of you being a master manifestor. And you're going to start, when you start putting pen to paper with those contemplations, things are going to start unfold for you. Your life, your business, and what you're desiring to create is going to start unfold for you. So when you start doing those contemplations, and I would highly recommend that you do them, Take time out to do them. If my masterclasses time have a conflict, there's no problem with that, but put time, an hour in your schedule for the next 2-3 days, today, tomorrow, and day after. We're going to be spending the hour together, and put that in your calendar so that when you listen to my modules and then you put pen to paper and you start contemplating, your life is about to change. Okay, so that's the vibe that I want you to anchor in and commit to the 3 days, so that you can dive deeper into becoming the co-creator of your reality for 2025. So I will be sharing the way that this masterclass is going to work is that end of tomorrow and day after tomorrow, I'm going to share with you opportunities that you can jump into in my world by the end of the masterclasses, by the end of the day 2 and by the end of day 3. And you can absolutely let me know and send me DMs around the questions that you have about the offers, how it benefits you, how it will propel you forward with whatever you're desiring to create. And the last but not least thing is that I will have graphics for you to share as well. The graphic, if you do share on your Instagram or Facebook, tag at fempreneur.babe, and you will be entered into a draw where you will get a free spot in my upcoming manifestation offer. Okay, now on to the juicy things. So day 1, we're gonna really dive into and set the context around you being a master manifestor. You being and stepping into this power of you being the co-creator of your reality. What does it mean to be the co-creator of your reality? What does it mean to be at the forefront of creating your reality? Because a lot of us, we think that our reality is not up to us to create, that there are so many things that are outside of our control. But the thing is that everything that you have in your life right now is actually an energetic match to who you are. Everything that you have in your life right now is an energetic match to who you are. And what I mean by everything is an energetic match to who you are, it means that you have manifested all of this consciously or subconsciously. You have more control over reality than you think. When you start stepping into an understanding, because this understanding is the thing that is going to liberate you. It's the thing that's going to suck for a little bit, but it's also the thing that's going to liberate you, because then you'll come to understand that you get to, whatever you don't like in your reality, you get to create more of what you like. You get to mold it and you start to create what you like. And whatever it is that you love in your reality, you get to take it to the next level. Okay? So what does it mean to be at the forefront of creating your reality? It means that you're at the leading edge of creating your reality. It means that you are being so intimate with whatever is coming through in your reality that you know that this is exactly what you want, this is what you want, this is what you don't want. And you are having a conversation with God. You are having a conversation with God and Mother Nature and universe. So when I do refer to God, Mother Nature, and universe, refer to whatever you believe in and have faith in interchangeably. I will, throughout the entirety of masterclasses, I will refer to it as God, universe. So if another term suits you better, use that term. There's no problem about that. So how do you have, this is an evolutionary dance. When you are a manifestor, this is a dance between you and the universe. Universe says you move and you go first, and then I make the next move. So if there are things in your life right now and that you are looking to manifest and it's not coming through in the way that you want it to come through, then where is it that God is waiting for you to move? Where is it that you are not moving yet? And as I say this, you would know in your body there are things that you are not doing. And if you were to do it, it would be great. What does it take for you to do the thing? I know there is this feeling in your body that's a little bit conflicting. There's resistance in your body. But if you really take the time to think about doing the thing and putting the thing into action, then there's actually not much to, it's not a big deal. The more there is resistance, the more you think about it and take the time to think about it, then there's just more resistance that's built up. As opposed to using the time that you think about doing the thing to actually think about how are you going to do the thing, to actually think about and break it down into steps and go, okay, it isn't as hard as I think it is. For example, I want to clean my closet and I keep thinking about, I want to manifest this gorgeous closet. And I keep thinking about how I need to clean my closet. And I keep thinking about day in and day out how I need to clean the closet. And the thought of cleaning the closet is just daunting because there's just so much in there that I'll have to clean. I'll have to clean the mess. I have to sweep. I'll have to fold the clothes. I have to color code them, to buy new hangers. But what if it's one step at a time? What if I take the time out, slot the time out and say, okay, I'm gonna take an hour tomorrow and I'm gonna clean the closet. And then you make sure that you actually stick to that hour and you actually do the thing. And then that's how you slowly walk towards manifesting the closet of your dreams. It's very similar to building your business, building the reality of your life. Okay, I'm gonna take time out for this masterclass and I'm gonna commit to the 3 days of this masterclass. I'm gonna take an hour every single day for the next 3 days and I'm gonna listen to this masterclass and I'm gonna contemplate all the concepts that come through here and I'm gonna see how it fits into my life and I'm gonna actually start becoming an active co-creator of my life and of my reality. And that's step one. Taking the time out of your schedule, that's step one. God says, so if you've been here, if you feel called to be here, there is something where you've probably been like asking for. And you've been called to do this masterclass. Then this masterclass is probably step number one, step number two of you walking towards that manifested reality that you want. If you're nudged to be here and listen to this, then this is one of the steps, one of the sequences towards manifesting the thing that you want. But then you may say, oh my gosh, I don't have the time. Or this may just be another one of those master classes where where I don't take home anything. Or this is just one of those things where the impact isn't that real. But what if the impact is just as real as you make it? As real as you deeply listen to it? Because the more you listen to it, the deeper it's going to expand you and deepen you. Right? So, first thing is to understand that your manifestation, as you step into the co-creator of your reality, your manifestations are always unfolding, one step at a time. It's not about, I want it and I got it. Yes, sometimes it is about, I want it and I got it, and that energy we're going to talk about in day 3. But a lot of the times, when it's new to you, when it's fresh to you, and you've been building up a lot of resistance around it, then we got to untangle it one step at a time. Understanding that manifestation is always unfolding one step at a time. Whatever today you want and you're asking for, it's a compass. It's a compass. If you want this, God's like, okay, let's go there. And you're going to get invitation. You're going to get nudges towards working towards that. You want to go this way? Okay, God's like, let's go. You're going to start getting the nudges. Okay? So one step at a time. It's always unfolding. The things that you have right now, you are in the midst of your manifestation unfolding. You're listening to this masterclass. This is one part of your manifestation unfolding. So it is about, are you trusting it? Are you taking the steps? Are you doing some of the work that feels resistive? And how do we just say that I am creating this? I have the vision and mission of my life to create my life of my dreams. And because I want it, it is mine. Because I want it, it is meant for me to create. And because I want it, this desire is meant for me to go for it. Then what is the next step? The next step is going to start unfolding right in front of you. Because God says that your wish is my command. So a lot of the times, if you have a desire and you say, I'm not sure, I really want this, but I'm not sure how to get there, or I'm not meant for it, or maybe I'm not good enough for it. The thing is that you have to really understand and anchor this in your wisdom, that if you desire, then it's meant for you to make it happen. If you desire it, then it's yours. There's no question and no doubt about that. Once you erase the questioning and the doubt around that, then you're going to erase the doubt around whether you're not good enough or not. It's like, let's just freaking go. Let's just see how I can make this happen. And that is when you start activating that co-creative energy. That is when you start getting into the forefront of your reality and getting at the leading edge of, okay, let's create. What is it that I want to create? What is the next move? God's nudging me. God's showing me the way. The next step is literally right in front of me. It feels a little resistant, but do I want it? Because every step of the way, God says, as much as God says, your wish is my command, God also says, you have to tell me what your wish is. Do you still want it? How much do you want the wish? Right? And when I say, so I use co-creator energy a lot, is because always you're walking and creating this with God. So God, universe, mother nature. How do you eliminate doubt? Laura says, okay, how do you eliminate doubts? You don't eliminate doubts. Doubts are always going to be there. So you walk towards it no matter what. Even if you have doubts, why don't you just test it out and say, okay, I have doubts about this, but I don't need to have completely no doubts about this in order for me to move on. Can I just trust in my mission and vision? One of the things that helps me manifest at hyperspeed is to really understand and anchor in what my mission and vision is. So Laura, if you're trying to, let's say, sell something and you are just not sure about selling the thing that you want because there are doubts and there are fears coming up, or you've sold this thing before and you're like, it hasn't worked before, how is it going to work again? So it's about, why don't I try again? It's about understanding that I am the only one who is here to deliver this in the way that I deliver it. And I lead myself. So this conversation, we're going to have so much more in depth tomorrow when we get into the business module of manifestation. But it's about your leading energy. I lead myself no matter what. And one of the things that helps me really anchor in my manifestations is tapping into the vibe of it. It's like, I want to create this offer. What is it by the end of, let's say, these 3-day masterclasses of Master Manifestor? What is it that I want you to walk out with? I want you to really fully reclaim your power as a co-creator energy. So when that is the vibe of my masterclass, then I actually don't care how many people sign up. I don't care about like what sales am I gonna make? I'm only caring about what people are gonna get out of in the 3-day masterclass. I only care about this vibe, this mission and vision of what they're gonna take away, feeling so powerful, feeling like they're the master manifestor of their motherfucking life. And then money comes. Okay? Because I'm not thinking about how do I make the money. I'm thinking about how do I create change that will really radically change people's lives, whether they buy from me or not. Because this is the work that I'm doing from my soul, and I'm doing this for me. And this is part of the manifestation. If I want to bring forward this vibe and bring forward this change, that's the thing that I want to manifest. So how do I just go about it? And everything matches that frequency. So that's how I am being pulled to. If I'm creating a manifestation offer, then I would want to bring you guys and make you guys feel powerful around manifestation. And then you can think about whether you want to come into my offers or not, right? Which we'll share about more tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Laura says, thanks, this is magic. I need to listen to you every day in my head. So here's the thing that you have to think about. You're not that special. You're always manifesting. God has literally created you, birthed you into this universe for you to manifest your life and create your life. Being a master manifestor and co-creator of your life is your birthright. You were born to be a creator of your life. You were born to be a creator of your life. Do you see how much power you have in actually creating your reality and creating your life? And God is just literally sitting there and asking for what is your wish, and says, your wish is my command. And it's like, okay, I want like the love of my life. Then God says, your wish is my command. Okay, so now what? So now you gotta feel into what you want. And sometimes you're always asking God, like, where is the thing? Where is the thing? But God's asking you, okay, but what do you actually want? How do you want the love of your life to feel like? You have to tell me, you have to give me instructions. So then you start tapping into, this is how I want the love of my life to feel like. This is how I want to be taken out on dates. This is how I want romance to feel like. And you literally create that in your body. And the fact that you have been given powers to create these feelings and energetic experience in your body shows you that you are the co-creator of your reality, because the feelings and the energetic experience you create in your body, the frequency that you can bring yourself onto, matches the frequency that's outside. When you create that internal evidence and that internal frequency, it automatically, God's signaling, it's like the antenna, right? You're matching the frequency. I want clients. So how do you want clients to feel when they come into your world? How do you want it to feel when clients come into your world? If it doesn't feel good in your body right now for clients to come into your world, and there is misalignment there. There's a reason why clients are not coming into your world, because you're energetically blocking it, right? So there's nothing wrong. Like the energetic algorithm and frequency it's universal law. Like, it's not broken. Because a lot of you think that when it comes to you, the universal law doesn't apply and it's broken. No, it's not broken. You are getting exactly what you are a match for. The laws don't work against you. They're not broken when it comes to you. They're working exactly the way that it's been naturally designed to work, universally designed to work. The reason that you think it's broken is because you're not at that frequency yet, right? And you're not listening in, you're not leaning in. There's more doubts and fears that's taking the front seat. So how do we walk with the doubt? How do we say, okay, I am fearing this, and it's a very real fear that I have. Can we tap into the gratitude magic? So one of the things that I love to manifest from, and you'll hear from me deeper into the process of manifestation at day 3, is really anchoring in the gratitude attitude. It's like, how do we tap into more and more and more of our gratitude? Like, you manifested the life that you have right now. Like, you literally manifested the life that you have right now. Can you stand in disbelief that the life that you're living is actually the life that you've wanted? Outside, stand in this disbelief of gratitude outside of the resistive energy. It's like, really look at what you've created is because you've created this. You're a match for this entirety of your experience right now in life. So when you anchor that in, when you understand that, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just so grateful. I created everything that I have. Like my life, my routine in my life, the love of my life, or my kids, the time that I have with my kids, every single piece of it, I created this. I created my business. I created the things that I created in the past. I created my audience. People are listening, people are talking. I created all of that. And what more can I create? And that really changes the frequency of you being a co-creator, and you start creating that magic, and you start compounding the magic around it. Okay, so the next piece that I want to move into is the I am energy. What does the I am energy mean? Universe says, your wish is my command. And by the way, I'm going to repeat this and drill this in your head. The universe says, your wish is my command throughout the entirety of this masterclass. And this will probably be one of the core teachings in Fempreneur Babe, because this has freaking changed my life. Last year, when I started tapping into the I am field, things started to unfold really, really, really freaking fast. What is the I am field? The I am field is a quantum field. It is a field where everything is possible. You are whatever you say you are. God says you are whatever you say you are. God says whatever you say goes. If you say, I am beautiful, in that moment of truth, and you feel that you are beautiful in that moment of truth, you are touching that piece and the quantum. You're activating that in the quantum. The more you say, I am beautiful, the more you're activating that in the quantum. And it just pulses and ripples through you in your body as factual. The more you feel that, the more you're activating that. And when you say, I am rich, last year, there were so many times where in the moments where I felt that I am rich, I said, I am rich. And it changed me. I said, I am rich over and over again. And it changed me. It completely changed my financial reality. My income doubled. All I kept saying is, I am rich, but I didn't say it when I didn't mean it. I said it when I actually felt like it. And I said it in a way where I knew that if I said it and I meant it with all my heart and soul, then God says, your wish is my command. Then God says, it is done. So with the understanding and the conviction and that power of whatever I say I am, God says it is done. So be careful what we say. So I'm careful about what I say. And I want to manifest, I am rich. So if I say, I am wealthy, and in the moment of truth, when I mean it, I am wealthy, I know that my life is about to change. Right? So I have another business, and I say, and I was playing with this, and I was doing really well, but I was playing with becoming a master in my craft in that business. So I started saying, I'm a master stylist. I'm a master stylist. Like, how cool. Like, before I was just a stylist, but now I started saying, like, I'm a master stylist, which meant that I'm taking things to the next level. So if I'm a master stylist, I would ask, what would I be doing? So if I'm a master stylist, these are the little things that I'm going to tweak, because that's what my master stylists do. So in me just saying that I am something ... the path starts to unfold and shows me the way of embodying it deeper and deeper and deeper. Like, I am a master stylist. What would I be doing? I would be tweaking this. I would be doing this a little bit better. I would be doing that a little bit better. I'll be refining this. And then slowly but surely, because I've been doing this for months and months on ends now, it's like, I don't flinch now when I say I'm a master stylist, because there's no doubt about me being a master stylist. And my work has significantly improved. So I am a master stylist. What are you playing with in the I am field? I am, you can say, if you don't feel like you're rich, you can start saying, I am calibrating to feeling rich. I'm calibrating to being rich. I'm calibrating to wealth. I'm calibrating to $10,000 months. I'm calibrating to 20 grand months. I'm calibrating because the word I am calibrating to 20K months is true. You're not saying that I'm making 20K months, because your body's going to be like, no. It's just not going to feel the truth. You manifest what feels like the truth in that moment. And if you say, I'm calibrating to 20K months, then that feels like true. Oh, yeah, I am calibrating 20K months. Or I am calibrating to 5K months. Yeah, I am calibrating to 5K months. I'm calibrating to 4 people sign up for my offers. Yeah, that's true. Like, your brain's not going to boot it out, and it's going to feel true in your body. Then when you say, I'm calibrating to 5K months, then it's cool. Okay, I'm calibrating. So what is the next move? The next move is, I'm going to start feeling into what it feels like to have a 5K month, and what are the things that I could do. Notice the word use of I could do, not I should do. What are the things that I could potentially do? Which means that you're not actually bounded to doing those things. It's like, I could do that. Yeah, I could go live. Yeah, I could launch this offer. Yeah, I could make my graphics this way. Oh yeah, I can actually make 2025 so great. Yeah, I could follow a structure in my business that keeps me accountable, so I can actually show up for my people and my clients and have a directionality for my business and my brand this year. I could do all of those things, right? So do you see how the I am feel starts to like take you into becoming the co-creatrix of your reality? And you start playing with this. Where a lot of us get stuck is we think that we should be doing something. And that's a kryptonite for your magic and your energy. When I started this work very fast, I got to 20K a month. And then it was like, I should be doing this. I should be doing that. And then it just collapsed my magnetism. And with that, my income also went up and down. So it's about, could I? Of course I could. Do I have to? No, I don't have to do anything. But if I want it, I can have it, right? If you want it, you can have it. So in the I am field, say I am ... in the moment when you feel the truth of it. If normally throughout the day you don't feel grateful, but there are times, and these gold nuggets of times where maybe you're spending the time with your children, or maybe in the morning you are having your beverage, or maybe your partner says something beautiful to you and you feel gratitude. I want you to amplify that and say, I am grateful. Oh gosh, I am so grateful for this. Oh my goodness. I am so grateful for this. I'm so grateful for this. So last year, as I was running one of my programs and I was selling one of my programs, what happened was I was in my head about it. Okay. I was in my head about it. But I started tapping into I am grateful energy. And I let it unfold. I allowed it to unfold. The I am grateful energy was, I looked at every single thing in my life that I was grateful for. Like my dad came by and I said, I am grateful. My clients came through, not for that offer, for my other business. My clients came through and I was like, I am grateful. I'm so grateful for the day I've had. I'm so grateful for the satisfaction that the day has brought me. I am so grateful that I am able to create my business and build my business in the way that I want. And I was anchoring in that frequency of I am grateful. And I felt I am grateful in the times that I felt I am grateful, where it felt like the truth in my body, and I let it compound and I didn't make it mean anything. I amplified the feeling of I am grateful in the times where I felt like I am grateful. When my dad came by, when my client in my other business came through, when I had food on my table, when I was able to have a full-on satisfactory day, I am grateful. I tapped into that I am field, I am grateful field. And I did things from that frequency. It's like I made a story from that frequency. I did a post probably from that frequency, selling my offer in my coaching business. And then I wake up the next day. Somebody went through my things and bought all the things that was available. And there were just payment notifications. And she was like, on my live streams, on my previous videos, where can I buy this? I bought this. Like, can you tell me and give me more details? She came into my world. Like, she was a 7-figure business owner, entrepreneur, and she wanted to build her coaching business. And she was like, you're the one for me. Like, I love everything that you're doing. So, was that a coincidence? I think not. I think it was all about playing in the field of I am, playing on the frequency of I am, and letting I am grateful be a match. I played in I am grateful, and then I let the universe reflect back to me what my match was. I played in that field, and I just let the universe show me what I'm a match for. Like, what comes back to me. Let me just go out there and play with this energy and see what comes back to me. So one of the homework that I want you to do for day one is for you to tap into I am ... What is it? I am grateful. I am grateful is one of the best frequencies you can play with. When you start anchoring into I am grateful, the gratitude frequency, start to play with that and see what comes back. See what the world reflects back to you. Because if there's something that's not working in your life and you're feeling stuck and you're feeling like it's not being activated, there's just no flow there, I will highly recommend you to just look at all the other things that has flow and tap into the gratitude of all the other things, right? Tap into the gratitude of all the other things, then see how this thing naturally just starts to, or something else within that thing, something else within that business matches your frequency, and all of a sudden it starts flowing. All of a sudden things starts working out. So play with the I am field, but really, really play it with love, gratitude, compassion, and say the things that you want to have. Say the things that you want to be. If you're calling in love, then say, I am beautiful. I am love. And even in saying that, I am love, I am beautiful, the energy in your body starts to change. Do you feel that? And when you say, I am grateful, and you actually feel the gratitude, then the energy in your body starts to change. Like you feel a difference. I am love. I am magnetic. I am irresistible to the man that I want to call in. I am the perfect, the divine female counterpart for the man that I want to call in. I am the archetype of feminine energy for the masculine man that I want to call in. I am magnetic. I am beautiful. I am somebody's greatest manifestation in love. And when you say those things, and as you feel it in your body, your frequency changes, your vibe changes. In saying that, you change the frequency in your body. And if there's anything that doesn't feel true, like if you say, I am rich, it doesn't feel true right now, you can always add in, I am calibrating to being rich. I'm calibrating to changing my financial reality. I am changing my financial reality. I am walking towards the financial reality of my dreams. I'm walking towards the dream reality, my dream business reality. I'm walking towards having people flow into my offers, having people flow into my group, into my audience, having people watch. I'm calibrating to having people get transformed massively in my masterclasses, right? So, the I am field is the one where you say, I am all of it, because it is the field where you are all of it. You can be anything in this field. So whatever you wish for the thing that you want, and say, I am all of it. I can have all of it. And when you say, I am the co-creator of my reality, then God invites you to play at the leading edge. Then God says, come, dance with me. Come, tell me where you want to go. I'm going to take you. So in your business, when you say, I am the one who can create the business in the way that I create this, I am the one who can deliver it in the way that I deliver it, then you start embodying the one energy. And we're going to talk about the one energy tomorrow so deeply, and you're going to freaking love it. You're going to freak out. It's going to be so freaking good. So what we're going to dive deeper in is the business piece of it tomorrow. And then we're going to dive into the manifestation process of it. Today, I want you to really tap into what your I am energy is. What your I am energy is. And play in the I am field, but play it by bringing in the things that you want to bring in. Play it by saying what you want to become. You know where my life really changed for me? In terms of my presence, in terms of how I show up as a mentor, how I show up as somebody who has influence, and that's where people started watching, is when I started saying, I am a good mentor. I am a great mentor. I have a big fear gate. If you are into human design, I have a big fear gate around I'm not good enough. So by understanding that that fear is so present and so valid in my body, and understanding that it's not going to go away, so I'm going to walk with it. And whenever that fear comes through, I'm like, okay, I'm hardwired to feel this way. We're going to go for it anyways. Learning to walk with it. So one of that fear was, yeah, I'm not good enough, but what if I am good enough for the people that I am meant to lead? So then it becomes the matter of, I am a good mentor. I started changing the frequency of my business around that. I am influential. I am getting paid. I get paid. I am a good mentor. I am influential. Whatever I say lands. Whatever I say goes in my business. I am what I want to become. So if I say I am someone who gets paid daily, or if I say I'm calibrating to being someone who gets paid daily. I'm calibrating to being paid daily. I am calibrating to people coming into my offers over and over again. If a tangible number helps you, then that's great. But if a tangible number makes you feel like, ugh, then don't. Just play all out. In this blanket statement, play all out in this blanket statement. And if it makes you feel so expansive, play with what feels expansive. I am bold. I am brave. I am learning. I am learning. I'm actively learning. I'm actively creating my reality. I am learning. I am actively creating my reality. I am a master manifestor. I am a creator of money. There was one day where I said, I am a creator of money. One of my clients tipped me like 100%, which was insane and wild to me. I am the creator of money. I am a money magnet. And say it when you mean it. If you don't mean it, you can just say, I'm calibrating to being a money magnet. It's okay if I'm not right now. It's okay if this doesn't feel true to me, and not judging where you feel. If you don't feel like I'm rich, do not judge that. Just say, I'm calibrating to being rich. I'm calibrating to wealth. So play with this field, but be careful how you play with it. And only call in the things that you want to call in. Because this powerful, powerful, powerful reality playing in the I am field is going to really freaking change your world. Okay? So what I want you to do in the comments below is tell me, what are you calibrating to? I am dash. I am blank. I am what? And then I want you to, as you're writing it, I want you to say, let's say you're calibrating to I am grateful. Then you're gonna write down, I am grateful. I am grateful. And I am grateful that blah, 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 blah. That these are things that I'm grateful for. What are the things I'm grateful for? And if you say, I am rich, then I am rich. I am rich. That I am rich because I have X, Y, Z. Okay, so what is it? What is the I am field? And if you don't want to share, and if that sharing the things sort of collapse your energy, then I want you to just write, I am ... That's it. I am calibrating to ... So I want you to play with this, because this is one of the biggest steps to you becoming a master manifestor. And let me know what were some of the aha moments that came through. I would love to hear them. And I will be posting a graphics around BRB currently watching. I'll post the graphics in the group and you'll get access to it. And if you post it on your Instagram and if you tag me, and I make sure that your profile is public so I can reshare and I can see it. And when you tag me, I will enter your name into a draw and you will get a free spot in my upcoming manifestation offer. And my manifestation offer is all about these concepts. It's all about anchoring you deeper into manifesting your dream reality and becoming the co-creator at the leading edge. Okay? I love you, and I will see you for day 2, and I would want to hear what comes up for you in day 1, and drop it in the comments of what are you manifesting, all the juicy good things that you're calling in when you tap into the I am field. And that is going to conclude our day 1 of Master Manifestor Masterclass. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.